little roller, just boop, and it's in. So Complain now 2-1. They're not out of it just yet.
Yeah, not quite. They still are hanging out for a little bit longer, but I think, Cosmic would really like to make a nice comeback here and end this series in Game 4. But they're going to have a bit of a difficult time. I think they might be thinking there's a server switch, but I don't believe there is one coming.
Yep, it looks like a little bit of confusion there. We'll just hang out in here and wait for these team members to join back up. But Complaint staying alive, and that was a very, very close match going into overtime. They have a, and you can see the players joining back up now, but they've got quite the road ahead of them, still having to play this one more match on the North American servers. And then if Complain wins that match, I believe it goes back over to Europe. So it's 2-2-1. So 2 games on EU. Cosmic took both of those matches. And then in this first game on the North American servers, Complain takes the win. So very important game for Cosmic Aftershock, because they certainly don't want to have to go back over and play on lag, although the first 2 games, it seemed to work out for them.
Yeah, they looked pretty dominant in those 2 games, despite the quote-unquote lag. But their performance was right on point. So, I'm sure they want to end it just because they'd hate to bring it to a deciding Game 5, despite the fact that we would love it. I'm sure they would really much rather prefer ending this series, not being put down 2 games, and take it all the way to the lower bracket final.
Yep, so we're just going to practice flying around here. I wish I could join up and play with these guys. I'm having some Rocket League withdrawals watching all these guys play these fantastic matches. I want to get in there myself, start getting my hands dirty, but it looks like the teams are joining up. They joined the wrong teams, but we will get that sorted out on the back end here with the scores. So no overlay for just a moment, but Cosmic Aftershock is up 2-1. Again, Complain is playing for their tournament lives in this match.
Yeah, they are still down 2 games here. So 1 loss will be the end of it for Complain, and I'm sure they would love to carry this through, but they are going to have a difficult time in doing so because, well, that's just a difficult task anyway, to try to take 3 games in a row in a reverse sweep. But with setups like that, it's a good way to start. I mean, this was great. Nice play off the corner here. Dadu is in a good spot to just sort of flick it up in the air, floats it over Sad Jr.'s head, and puts away the opening goal first 32 seconds.
Yep, so Cosmic Aftershock, they need to get a goal here very quickly to prevent Complain getting on a momentum train and starting to come back in the series. Kronovi puts a good shot on net there, but it's going to be high.
Oh,
Kyle! Oh!
It's a big finish.
No, we're going to go bird's eye for that.
Ask and ye shall receive. Good setup by Kronovi. Kyle stops the momentum, turns it around, allows Kronovi to just finish it off. No problem.
Yep, phenomenal block. Phenomenal block. Kyle coming out of the woodwork there to make sure that ball stayed in net. X3 wasn't able to get there before Kronovi, and Kronovi dumps that one right into the net, and it's all tied up. Yemen, though, with a sick pass into the mid, and Dadu finishes it off. What a play.
Wow. Just responding back very quickly. Kyle gets a little bit of a bouncing shot out the corner there, so it sets up Complain perfectly, and there, Yemen to Dadu. And a big finish gives them another go-ahead. We're not even out of the first minute yet. Could be another high-scoring affair with Cosmic Aftershock.
So Cosmic needing to reply yet again, and we're going to go on board with Sad Jr. from Cosmic Aftershock to see how he responds to going down by 1 goal to this Complaint squad.
Yeah, they have plenty of time in which to respond however they want.
Yeah. Sad there with an opportunity, not able to put that on net. X3 does a good job of putting it into a safe spot, and Kyle's not able to work with that ball on the clear, but Kronovi comes through, gets a big hit, although that is denied by X3.
Yeah, right now, just kind of waiting to see which of these two teams will really start to apply the pressure yet again. Some very early goals, but it has started to slow down just a bit. I don't know if Complain is deliberately trying to slow this game down now that they have a pretty good lead. There's only one goal, but it's still in harm's way. Wow, that should not have happened. That is definitely one of those that shouldn't have happened situations.
It looks like Yemen just and to do. That's an unfortunate goal for them.
Yeah, slightly bad situation to be in.
So we're going to go on board with X3MW for Complain to see if he can put his squad up. Right now it's tied 2-2. Cosmic Aftershock was able to get that fortunate goal off 2 players for Complain, and it just helplessly rolled into the net. Got to be upsetting if you're Complain, but we'll see how they bounce back and if they're able to take this game and stay alive in the tournament.
Yeah, and it will take a lot, but they've been coming back very strongly in this game so far. We haven't seen Cosmic with with any real kind of lead yet. So if they can turn that around, pick up a lead here, then that's going to put Complain, I should say, on a bit of the back foot. But I will say, a lot of what we're seeing so far is just very aggressive play out of Complain. Cosmic usually has that similar style, 2 forward, 1 falling back on defense. And they're having a difficult time really showing that because Complain is just putting a lot of pressure on net.
Yeah, Complain is doing a great job of swarming and really should be up in this game. They did have that unfortunate goal. They've been doing a very good job of putting the ball on target, but unfortunately a few missed clears, or a missed clear, resulted in that goal. But Dadu comes in and slams it into the net. Complain is looking very good right now.
Yeah, Dadu has been the hero of this game. All 3 goals credited to him. And a very nice response to that clear that came off the wall. Those are always so risky clears. I swear, I see a clear that goes off the wall like that, scored by the opponents way more than actually cleared out of harm's way. So, rule number 2, I guess, don't clear the ball to the wall.
Yeah.
Like, clear it to the corner, clear it straight downfield, but don't send it to the wall. It's a perfect center for your opponents.
Yeah, you got to be careful not to get the ball in the spot where the opposing team is. And what a sick shot by Yemen. But fortunately, Krenovi there to block that. So we'll see if Sad can set Krenovi up like he usually does. Krenovi not able to get the ball into the mid there. But Kyle's going to have to win that ball, and he does. That could have been very bad for Cosmic Aftershock had he missed that. But Kyle puts in a great ball into the mid. Only a minute left for Cosmic to win this game, or to tie it up.
Yeah, tying is necessary right now. Again, I don't think they want to go to a game 5. They do function well on European servers, but they would much rather just go home now, take this to the final, so that we can move on to our winner's bracket final between Flipside and Swarm.
Yeah, it's very interesting that both the teams right now have the potential of losing both of the games that took place on their region servers.
Yeah, it's really been kind of not a really deciding factor. It just seems to be that's where we're playing and we perform however we perform.
Oh, what a shot by Krenovi. But Yemen with the amazing save, a defensive superstar right now. A great shot by Krenovi. If you're Cosmic Aftershock, you must be thinking, what do I have to do to put this ball in?
Well, right now, I think what they're going to have to do is not let it touch the ground. That's basically where we're at right now. Rule 1.
And does he do it? Oh, no! Wow.
Oh, Krenovi nearly got the 0-second goal. What a stop.
Wow, what an intense ending. Krenovi just not able to put that one in and having some intense plays there.
Yeah, wow. I don't even know what to say there. That was just a huge stop. But we're going back to EU, back to a European server for this deciding Game 5. Could Complain get, I would say, the upset, the big upset reverse sweep here.
Yeah, the reverse sweep. It's certainly, I don't even know if it is an advantage playing on your own region servers because both of these teams lost lost their matches that they played in their region. So, yeah, Complain has the momentum right now, certainly. That was a very commanding win, although Kronovi did have some great shots there at the end. Yemen was there to save the day and be in net. So, Complain right now carrying the momentum into this Game 5. So, one of these teams after this next match is going to be eliminated.
Yeah, this is it. You know, somebody's going home right after this Game 5, and frankly, I don't know who it's going to be. You know, if history is any indication, then Cosmic should come back and win this one because it is on a European server. That makes no sense in my head, but you know, saying that doesn't make any sense. But I get it.
So far it's been the rule. So far, if whoever's playing on the wrong region is going to win.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, this is also much deeper in the series, so those first two games could have been as Complain was finding their footing a little bit, and now that we're going into a Game 5, they're coming up with 2 big wins in a row. Huge save. Morale is high. Momentum's high. And we've talked about that before. Those are 2 key things that can carry them into the next round and probably through this match. So I would not be surprised if Complain can complete the reverse sweep here, but it will be a difficult fight for sure.
Absolutely. So we'll see which teams these players join. We are in the lobby here to do... It looks like Complain is going to be the blue squad in this matchup. And this is Game 5, an elimination game between Cosmic Aftershock and Complain. The loser of this out of the tournament. The winner moving on to the losers bracket final, where they will play the loser of the winners bracket final, which is coming up right after this match.
Yeah, there's a lot on the line here. And whichever team can really emerge first might have it. And speaking of which...
An early goal from X3.
Wow, X3MW, great goal there off the bat. I mean, just so many shots were being put on net by Complain. It hit every post you can, but it still goes in. So, nice start out of the gate here for Complain. Exactly what they needed. So now it's up to Cos to just respond and keep it on.
Yeah, they need to right now. They can't let this game get out of hand early, especially with the momentum being with Complain since the beginning. And a sick shot from X3, but fortunately for Cosmic, Sad there to knock that out of the zone. But the pressure continues to come as Complain is peppering the net. And right now another opportunity, but Kyle and Sad both get that out. But the ball's coming right back to X3. We're going to see what Complain does with it.
Yeah, there are too many chances being given to Complain here by Cosmic Aftershock. And if they're not getting this ball out of harm's way and starting to turn it around, then they are going to lose this game and the reverse sweep is going to happen. You know, that's just the facts right now. And I'm very surprised because their performance in this tournament so far has not really indicated that this kind of situation would happen.
Yeah, they started out incredibly strong with the first 2 games against Complain. It seemed like it was going to be a quick series, but you know, we've seen it so many times before in Rocket League. The reverse sweep. Personally, we got reverse sweep. My team, Double Tap, we got reverse sweep by Devoid Gaming in the RGN tournament. So it's, you know, once a team starts gaining momentum, the reverse sweep is very, very possible, and it happens quite a bit. Apollo 11 reverse sweeped Orange Creamsicle to make it into today's finals. So it's not uncommon to see, and Complain is on the verge of making that happen.
They are, and I mean, the scoreline is much tighter than it has been, but the chances are much more flowing for Complain right now. I will say, though, Cosmic is starting to find their rhythm a little bit. They're starting to put a little more pressure on the opposing net. It's really just down to if they can be consistent with it. That's all it is, just consistency right now. If they keep letting these opportunities get by for Complain, even if they don't score, it's just time that they have to actually tie this thing up.
Absolutely.
So, ball control, game control, clock control, it's all a big factor.
Yep, and the boost control is a big part of it as well. And then Sad, you know, trying to make that happen. He picked up full boost, so he's got some boost to work with here, but now he's going to have to go on the defensive. And an awkward ball, and now it's even in a worse spot. This could be bad for Cosmic. But Sad comes through, and they're still not out of it yet, and Yemen makes them pay for that awkward ball. They weren't able to get it out of the zone, And Yemen comes in, and that's got to be devastating for Cosmic Aftershock there. Haven't scored a goal yet this game, and they only have 2 minutes left to work with. So right now, Complain is sitting in the driver's seat and is looking very